Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review on a few new products from Milani, but the main focus of this video is the new Milani Screen Queen foundation. This foundation, honey. So I recently got this at Ulta, so we're going to be doing a review on this bad boy here, and I'm also going to be telling you how I feel about their new baked highlighter as well as their new Ludicrous lip gloss. So if you're interested in seeing my thoughts and opinions on any of those three products, then just make sure you stay tuned. Also, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any uploads from me. And without further ado, let's just get right into the video. So I've already moisturized my face and all that good stuff. I have not primed yet. The first ingredient in this foundation is something called XOXO. Never heard of it until today, but I looked it up, and it's an ingredient that prevents a water evaporation, which I thought was pretty interesting. Let me pull it up again. Usually I'm used to seeing like silicone or water as the first ingredient, but I was like, what is this? And I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right, so. Yeah, weightless feel to the skin, enhances spreadability of products due to its low viscosity and density, helps prevent water evaporation from the skin. And I was like, that's interesting. Kind of sounds like a silicone to me, but it isn't classified as a silicone. It's a hydrocarbon. Most often used as an emollient and solvent. Colorless, water insoluble, so it's not water soluble, but completely soluble with silicones. So I'm going to say this is basically a silicone-based foundation. Has a weightless feel, helps prevent evaporation of water from the skin, which is great because my skin is really dry. And a lot of times I've been finding that my skin looks cakey after about 5 to 6 hours of wearing foundation, because at that mark, my skin has soaked all of the water out of the foundation, because that's just how dry it is. Excellent emollient that can be used as a replacement to oils and emulsions, compatible with silicones for imparting shine. So yeah, I'm going to say that this is a silicone-based foundation, and I am going to use a silicone-based primer just to make sure that we're getting like the best result. I was going to use my Maybelline Master Prime, but I don't think it's a good idea to use that because I'm pretty sure the first ingredient in that is water. So where is my YSL? I'm trying to find my YSL. Okay, so I'm clearly going to have to get up. I'm going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. That's what we're going to use today. Easy squeezing, lemon peasy. It's silicone based, it's smoothing. You only need like a small amount of this. It goes like, it spreads very far. I haven't used this in a while though. So I'm going to do one side with a sponge and one side with a brush, since this is my first time using this. Just want to see which utensil gets us further. Get my sponge out here. I'm going to use my microfiber sponge from Juno & Co. And then I'm going to use my flat top brush from Japanese. This is number 962. So these are the two utensils I'm going to use. I need to wet my sponge really quickly, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and my sponge is wet. So this foundation is a 1 fluid ounce, and it is called Milani Screen Queen Natural Finish Foundation. I have the shade 460 Warm Bronze. I picked this shade because the shade before this looked a little too yellow, and the shade after was a cool tone shade, and I knew that that was not going to work for me at all because cool tone shades are like pink or red, and it's just, I was like, no, that's not gonna work. So I figured this would be my best bet. The foundation is $13.99. I got it at Ulta online. I did use points to buy it, so I didn't actually pay for it, but if you buy it, it's $13.99, which is basically $14. There are 45 shades, which I think is pretty darn good, to be honest. Like, that's really good. It says that what does it say here? It's a weightless feel formula that instantly blurs, which I need that. I have texture. Imperfections and even out skin tone. infused with digital blue light filter technology to help protect skin from digital pollution, so like your phone, your computer, things like that. Nasturis flower, I don't know what the hell that is. Extract promotes oxygenation, helping strengthen the skin's barrier and restore its capacity to overcome oxidative stress, or whatever the fuck that is. Available in 45 shades. Non-ashy formulated. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the weather. It's like raining cats and dogs outside. Formulated for all skin types, tones, and ages. Cruelty-free and vegan. So, sounds good. We will see. 1 fluid ounce, all that good stuff. So, let's get into it. It has a pump, which is nice. I love a foundation with a pump. And I love this glass bottle. It's a pretty heavy bottle. It feels like really fancy, and it has like this little plastic top to go to it. I really like this packaging. And you can really see like true to color of what the foundation shade is in here. I'm going to put a little bit of this on my sponge. Okay, so I just put a 1 pump on my sponge. We're going to see how much coverage this gets us. It feels pretty matte, like almost like a powder. It feels like I'm putting a powder on my face, if that makes any sense. And it says it has light to medium coverage. I typically like a medium, so we'll see if we can build this up. I feel like on the monitor, this looks good, but if this oxidizes even the slightest, it's going to be way too dark. Because right now it's maybe like half a shade darker than me. So if it oxidizes at all, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm not going to worry about mixing it because this is my first time wearing it. We'll see how it wears throughout the day. And then the next time I wear it, if I need to mix it, I will. So I've basically used 2.5 pumps on this side of my face, and I think the coverage is pretty decent. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera that it's too dark, but I can fix that with powder. As far as the finish, like I said, it's like a flat matte, to be honest, which is kind of confusing because it says that it's a luminous natural skin finish. Like there's nothing, this is not skin, like it's like super matte. I don't know what they're talking about, but it does look smooth. That could also be because of the Smashbox primer, because it's like super smoothing. So I'm going to go in with my brush on the other side. I'm just going to do 1 pump on the brush, and let's see. I think both sides look good, honestly. Need another pump. So basically, you'll need 2 pumps to do a full face. Unless you like the really light everyday coverage, then 1 pump per side may be enough for you. But your girl likes coverage. It definitely looks really, really good on the skin. It doesn't look heavy. It doesn't look cakey. It honestly doesn't look like I have anything on. This reminds me of a like a Your Skin But Better type of foundation. It really doesn't look like I have anything on. So it evens the skin tone out nicely, but doesn't look heavy or cakey, masky. It honestly just does not look like I have makeup on. Like in person, it does not look like I have anything on my face, and like looking at it in the monitor, it doesn't look like I have anything on my face at all. So I think I like this. We will see. So far, so good though. It is a little dark, like I said, but if it doesn't darken or anything like that, I think it'll be okay. And I can also offset that with powder, mix it in with other foundations and all that good stuff. But let's see. My face is just slightly tacky. Not really getting much transfer, just a little bit, so that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my face, and then I'll be right back to check in with you guys. So I also picked up some other new products from Milani, and I figured I would show them to you as well. So I picked up a gloss. So I'm going to show you the gloss. This is their Ludicrous lip gloss in Teen Spirit. So I'm going to be wearing that today. And I'm also going to be trying their baked highlighter, and I have it in Rosa Italiana. So I'm going to go in with the highlighter first. I like to use a small brush for highlighter because it's just more specific and I get it like right where I want it to go. This is the BH Cosmetics. It's my Rare number 6 brush, and I pretty much always use this for highlighter. Like, it's bae. Oh, I like this. This is pretty. And I don't think I showed it to you guys. This is what the highlighter looks like. It's so pretty. It's a true pink, but it's like a deep bronzed pink. So I like this. It's pretty. I'm just going to do a small amount because this is like everyday makeup. But this highlighter is gorgeous. Ooh. Child. I do not deserve a highlighter like this. This is so pretty. And what I love is that it's actually pink on me. It's not rose gold. It's actually like a pink, and it's so pretty. Like, look at it. Yeah, this is super cute. So I like this. Again, this is their new baked highlighter in Rose Italiana. I think this is really pretty for like, what are you trying to focus on back there? For like medium skin tones. My camera is a ho-ho out here. There we go. I feel like it may look a little washed out on camera, but it's just this really pretty deepened bronze pink, and the reflective bits in it, like I feel like I see like some purple. It's pretty. That's all I can say is it's super pretty, and it looks so wet on the skin. Like, look at it. I've already lined my lips, and I use my Kylie lip liner in Ice Latte. I like this as like an everyday liner because it's not super bold. So let's try this lip gloss out. And again, this is the Ludicrous lip gloss in the shade Teen Spirit. Oh, she sound wet, wet. I like this. It's super thick. Like super thick, but it's not sticky. And I didn't have to like dip in again. Like, my lips look super wet. Okay, Milani, come through. I really like this look a lot. I'm going to spray my face again. Okay guys, so I finished up my makeup and I'm back. I just did something really simple today with my makeup. I'm not doing anything special. So, the foundation I think is very pretty. However, I don't think that it's going to be dry skin friendly because it says that it has a luminous natural skin like finish. This is very matte. I have soaked my face with my Too Faced Hangover RX like 3 times, and my face still looks very, very matte, if you will, like a flat matte. The only bit of luminosity that I have is from the highlighter, so I think within an hour or two I will look cakey. My situation with foundations having dry skin is that after a couple hours I look cakey because my face is so dry, and because this doesn't really have much moisture in the first place, I can tell that probably within an hour I'm gonna go cakey. So when I use this the next time, I'm definitely going to add some oil to it so that it has a little bit of luminosity, because it's just going to dry my skin out. As far as like how it looks on the skin, I think it looks absolutely flawless. It is such a beautiful formula, and it just looks so good and seamless. It's a really very natural finish that kind of like evens the skin out. It's not super full coverage or anything like that, but it's also not BB cream coverage. It has fairly decent coverage to even out your skin tone. However, if you have acne scarring or, you know, like dark spots, hyperpigmentation, you may have to mix this with a foundation that has more coverage, or go on top with a powder foundation to give yourself a little bit more coverage, because it doesn't have like super full coverage or anything like that. But I feel like it does look really good on the skin. It's just very, very flat, like very matte. There's no luminosity to this whatsoever. And I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see up close what it looks like. So I hope this is close enough. I didn't want to like chop off all of my head. So this is what the foundation is looking like. And it looks really good, especially on my texture. I have acne scars in here. I have some rolling scars in this area just from having acne for a very long time, and so it looks very smooth over that. But it could also be the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It is a smoothing silicone primer. But like I said, the foundation is very pretty. It's just very flat. It's very matte. It's not a natural finish, at least not to me. There's no luminosity to it at all. Like the only place where I have some luminosity is because of the highlighter. That's it. And like this highlighter is bum.com. But this is what the foundation is looking like. I'm going to wear it for about 2 or 3 hours. Just, I'm really at this point want to see how long it's going to take for my skin to get cakey because it's so dry. So yeah, I'm going to wear it for a couple of hours and see how long it takes for my face to get cakey, and then we'll go from there. But this is what it's looking like up close. Hi guys, so I'm back. It is a 5:47. Trying to put it where you guys can see the time. It's 5:47. So I had this on for maybe, what time did I put it? I think it was like, what was it, like 12 something when I put this on, or 11? No, it had to be around 11. So I've had it on for a pretty good amount of time, and I actually like the way that this looks. I was worried that it was going to get cakey throughout the day, but it really hasn't. It looks really good. It looks like I just applied it. My skin doesn't look dry or anything like that. Like, it just looks really, really good. So I think I'm going to like this foundation a lot. It hasn't settled into my fine lines here. I have like 2 or 3 little wrinkles there. It hasn't settled into those. Not a whole lot of creasing or anything like that under the eyes. Like, I just look really fresh, really youthful. I feel like my skin looks really, really good. So I think I like this foundation. I don't know what it would be like on oily skin at all because your girl is just very dry. But I think if you're very dry to normal, I think you would really, really like this. And if you like a bit of glow, I think if you use an illuminating primer or if you add some oil to the foundation, I think you really, really like it. I have plans to mix it with my Becca Skin Perfector, the liquid one, and I think I really, really like it then. But I really like this foundation. I think it looks really good. My skin looks good. It doesn't look dry or cakey or anything like that. So this foundation definitely gets a thumbs up from me. Like, this is probably the first Milani foundation that I've liked, and they have a couple of foundations, but this is the first one that I've really liked. So I'm super happy about this. Again, this is the Screen Queen Natural Finish Foundation, and I am 460 Warm Bronze. It was a little dark, so I did ended up going over my whole face with my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in number 40, and I felt like it really evened it out. So I feel like it looks good. So I like this. So yeah, I hope you guys like this review and hope you find it to be helpful. If there's anything that you feel like I should have answered that I didn't, please make sure you leave me a comment down below, and I will get to your question or your comment as soon as I can. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and I will see you guys in the next video.